Hello investors, welcome to Proximo, the Value Stock Analyzer. Today is February 6th, 2023, and we're going to do things a little bit differently today. Instead of having a pre-written script and fancy edited video, I figured I'd like to try and show you in real time how I go about valuing a stock that I have absolutely no knowledge about at all. I found the stock by looking through YouTube analytics to see what are people looking for and looking to learn more about what stocks. And the stock I found was MULN. So let's go for it. As always, please like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you think content like this is useful. So here we have Mullen Automotive. I don't know anything about Mullen Automotive. It's trading at 41 cents a share. Let's go to the About tab and just read a little bit about it. Mullen Automotive is an electric vehicle company, manufactures and distributes electric vehicles. It also operates CarHub, a digital platform that leverages AI to offer an interactive solution for buying, selling, and owning a car. It provides battery technology and emergency point-of-care solutions. The company was founded in 2014. Based in Brea, California. So the company was founded in 2014, but public in 2008. I think I know why there's a discrepancy there. We can look into that in a little bit. 118 employees, Brea, California. Okay, so little buzzword bingo in here. Electric vehicle company, awesome. CarHub, a AI platform for buying, selling, and owning a car. Battery technology. This description is hitting all the right buzzwords for 2023. Why is it selling at 41 cents a share? Let's come over to the fundamentals. PE is 0. They are not profitable. They are earning negative $4.95 per share. Beta is 0. That means there's not a lot of volatility in the market, but that also could just be 0 because of the data that we're getting from our partner. Market cap $692 million. Okay, so far I know we have an unprofitable company, relatively low market cap, under $1 billion. So let's see what else is going on. I see some interesting price history here. Looks like we peaked at $3.31 last March 22nd, 2022. A lot of stocks have fallen since March 2022, so maybe not necessarily surprising. This is a pretty massive drop, though. Yeah, 47.71% from February 17th of last year. That's when we were trading at 78 cents. We're at 41 cents, so we've dropped quite a bit. Yeah, so year-over-year revenue growth, 0, 0, 0, 0. Not a lot to unpack there. We either are getting bad data from our financial API provider, which I doubt. My guess is more likely that this is a company that's in research mode. So they are developing a product, but maybe not brought anything to market just yet. We will continue our research. Year-over-year earnings, without revenue, we are certainly going to be losing money, and we are in the case of Mullen Automotive. 2019 minus 40 million, then 30 million, then 44 million. And then last year, 739 million and $739.53 million at a 1,571% loss. So, yeah, that's fun. Key metrics, these aren't going to be all that interesting based on what we've seen so far. Enterprise value, 103 million. Compared that to our market cap of 692 million. There is not a lot of intrinsic value in this company just yet. Let's check out the income statement. Yeah, so lots of zeros across the board. 0 on revenue, 0 on cost of goods sold because we're not selling anything. 0 on gross profit because we're not selling anything. But we do have expenses. And we do have some interest, pre-tax, tax expense. Yeah. Again, this just looks like a company that is in development mode. They are not actually actively selling anything just yet. Balance sheet. So cash and cash equivalents. So this is sort of promising. 2.2 million and then 333. Oh no, that's actually 33,000 $42,000, and then back to $54 million. So it looks like they got some funding in 2019. They went through that funding, and then they got a lot more funding last year or potentially the year before. We can see their assets probably follow a similar trend. Yeah, total current assets, 17 million, 15.6, now back up to 86. And then some goodwill. Wow. Goodwill for a company that's not selling anything yet. That is super interesting. That's something I'd want to look into a little bit. Yeah, intangible assets. Okay. Well, this is fun. Total non-current assets, 216 million. So they got a lot of cash. They've invested a lot of cash into themselves very, very recently, which explains this uptick in assets. It must explain this uptick in assets. Again, there's a lot more research to do here. Total assets, 302 million. Again, if we come back to our fundamentals, market cap, 692 million. Their market cap is twice their assets. Very interesting. Coming over to, actually, yeah, let's check some institutional ownership. So institutional ownership, most recent quarter, 0.6%. Not a lot of institutional ownership. There was a lot of institutional ownership, so this is always interesting. We were at 22% same quarter last year, but yeah, oh wow, and it's been quite volatile actually. So 43%, then 66, then 22, and then finally we are at 0.6. So not a lot of institutional support right now. Looking at some of the top names, some of the typical top names that we'd see: Citadel, Jane Street, Vanguard, BlackRock. Coming over to the scorecard, I'm not expecting to see much here. Implied growth over actual growth not available. Liabilities over assets, 0.48. That's kind of interesting, right? So not a lot of debt. Not surprising. They're probably raising money from venture capitalists, so that wouldn't show up as debt on the balance sheet anyway. Market cap over enterprise value, 6.67. Revenue per employee, 0. Yeah, so one of the first things I like to do when I'm researching a company for the very first time is actually just Google the company. So coming here to Mullen Automotive and then actually doing a filter by the news. We can see why is Mullen stock up 15%. That was 2 days ago. We have a stock alert. Stock, lots of interesting stuff on stock. Here's something, maybe in Mullen Automotive holding off on a reverse split. Okay. A lot of information about the stock. I want to see something substantive about the company, though. Is Mullen stock a buy? The answer is definitely yes. Yeah, so Investor Place is really seemingly bullish on Mullen Automotive. That could be that just requires more more research, right? Why is there not a whole lot of recent news? Let's see. Here we go. Mullen Automotive, Loop Global, and Menzies Aviation pilot new electric vehicle and charging infrastructure at LA International Airport. It's Yahoo Finance, which is potentially just pulling content from someone else. Yeah, via Investor Wire. There you go. So all our news keeps coming from the same spot. Well, we will continue to do some research throughout the week. I thought this would be kind of fun to research a stock in real time together with the Proximo audience. I'm going to leave it here for now. I don't like these videos to get too long. If you have any questions, comments, put them in the comments below, and we'll do some more research throughout the week. That's going to be the thought experiment this week. Let's research in real time a stock together and find out if we think it's worth a buy. I could tell you after 10 minutes of looking at Mullen Automotive today, I'm not super intrigued. I'm not feeling the urge to go put my money into Mullen right now. I think there's a whole lot more that we need to understand. This is becoming a pretty crowded space. Tesla is kind of the leading indicator of the space, and they're not performing all that great right now. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you found this interesting. If you like this sort of concept of doing things in real time, please let me know. Leave a comment, like I said. Don't forget to come over to Proximo.com and see this analysis for yourself. We will feature Mullen Automotive all week. And if you really want to support us, please sign up for $5 a month. You can see the analysis of any stock you'd like to see. Thank you. Happy investing. Go find some value.